Hello, my lovely people. So I'm back with another reading. What's coming toward you the next 7 days? What's coming toward you? Hold on, let me check the mic. Yeah, it's good. So what's coming toward you the next 7 days? Remember to like and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, I'm gonna put the description down under my video, and you can check my email. Just send me an email with your question. I'm gonna send you a PayPal request. You can see my prices, and you don't need to write me any details. Just write me simply what you really want, like your questions. I don't need like the names or something like that. But if you feel like you really want to mention your story, you want me to help you, like what kind of question that you're supposed to ask or what, because sometimes people be like confused and asking a lot of questions when it's just one question. Thank you, I'm doing great. How are you? So let's do this reading. One, two, three, four, five. What's coming toward you the next 7 days? And yesterday reading, I did not post it on YouTube. It's only on Instagram. So if you're already subscribe follow me on my Instagram, then you're gonna find it there. If you're not, then feel free if you want to follow me, but keep in mind to send me a screenshot of your YouTube nickname. And just in case, if you have like a new Instagram, if your Instagram is already established and you have like followers from years, so you're not like a fishy account or something like that, then it's fine, I'm gonna accept you. Anyway, yeah, let's add a lateral. One, two, three, four, five. What's coming toward you the next 7 days? People, I'm gonna be doing readings today. I'm gonna do reading for members today. So if you're a member, just wait for the reading, and if you're not, just check my members. If you wanna join my membership, then you can. I'm gonna be posting readings then later on for levels of members, not all members. But I always post reading for all members, but I'm gonna be trying to do something special for levels. Okay. Also, can check it. It's down in the description. There's a link. Number one here, what's coming toward you the next 7 days? Everybody here. My live intro is always a bit longer because I'm waiting for people to come. I've done like waiting for a few minutes before I come live, then it got stuck. I don't know why. I feel like number one, you might get sick or you might get like a flu or something like that. You might get like some kind of allergy or something like that, or fever. I do feel like you're gonna be like getting a little bit sick. I do feel like you're gonna be feeling a little bit depressed around Christmas or something like that. I don't know, is it Christmas? Yeah, it's not. Something about Christmas in the next 7 days. Is it Christmas? I'm gonna feel depressed about. It's like there's like an atmosphere around you of like there's a tree and there's things that there's like winter vibe, but you're a little bit depressed. Okay, thank you for understanding. You're gonna be a little bit depressed. I feel like there's like some vibe, but you're gonna feel a little bit depressed or down. You might lay down. There's a specific day that you might lay down on the sofa and you feel a little bit depressed. I do feel like later on you're gonna shake it off. You're gonna feel happy. I do feel like in the next 7 days you're gonna be not trusting your abilities or not trusting something. You're not trusting yourself you can do it. You're not trusting yourself that you're good at something that you do. You're not trusting yourself that you're good at something that you do. I do feel like you're thinking or you're triggered. You got some kind of triggers that made you feel like you're not good, or something that happened made you feel like you're not good at something that you're not good enough in the next 7 days. I do see you in the next 7 days just having some kind of like toxic habit that you're doing, like drinking or smoking or something that you keep doing. Something is very toxic by yourself, or just could be a habit like an addiction, some sort, like addicted to stalking someone, watching someone, or addicted to someone, or you just like doing something very toxic in the next 7 days. I do see you also in the next 7 days not staying away from books or staying away from reading. I don't know why. So maybe there's like some writing or something that you used to do, or there's a creative writing they used to do. They're not gonna do it in the next 7 days for some of you. I do feel like in the next 7 days you're gonna need someone to kind of give you some kind of love, and you just want something. You want love. You want affection from another human being, or hug, or like a sex or something like that. You're gonna feel like that. I do see that. Also in the next 7 days you're gonna like I feel like you're gonna feel smarter. You're gonna feel like you are like gonna reach a conclusion in the next 7 days. It's like a smart conclusion about something that you really want to do, and you're gonna be like trying to do it. So I do feel like, and then like after like 3 or 4 days, you're gonna be reaching some kind of conclusion that you really want to do in the next 7 days. I do see you buying makeup if you somewhere makeup or buying some girls things. So I might buy a gift for that for a girl or something like that, or just colors for a little kid or something very colorful. You buying something, okay? Let's take charts and then continue. Yeah, I just see you're gonna get a lot in your feelings. You're gonna try to kick your feelings. You might feel a little bit like so in your feelings and you don't understand why. Someone got you in your feelings. Understand why. Number two, what's coming towards you the next 7 days? I do feel like you're gonna reject someone. You're gonna reject someone who's gonna give you an offer of love or an offer of something. You're gonna be rejecting someone so harsh. Or I feel like there's an offer that's coming towards you, rejecting, or you're gonna block someone. You're gonna be like, you know what, like fuck that thing, fuck that person. I do feel like you do have a lot of emotion to this person for some of you, not all of you, but you're gonna reject this person. I do feel like you feel like you're hoping for things to be good, but you feel like you don't want anybody to kind of interfere in your confidence or trying to lower you down. So that's why you're blocking this person. You feel like maybe you gave to this person. You are I feel like you're a very pure person or you're a very loving person in general. I feel like maybe you gave to this person before the 7 days, like now you gave this person something, or you try to give this person attention and they try to play game, or they try to kind of ignore you and ghost you. And you feel like, you know what, any person who gonna try to play with my self-confidence, self-love, like try to kind of play games at me or just like ghost me just because they're insecure or something like that, I'm not gonna have it. So I do feel like gonna have this person like rejected, or like you're gonna reject this person, you're gonna push someone away. There's a cat like so I do see that. So also in the next 7 days, I do feel like gonna have some kind of wish coming toward you. It could be big, it could be small, because it's general reading. For some of you, it could be like a gift. I do feel like it's like really weird gift. Like there's chocolate in it and there's something in it. There's candy and chocolate in it and there's something else in it. Or it could be like some kind of like lotion or some kind of something that smells really good. Okay, I do. You're gonna be buying something for yourself or something like that, or perfume, or jewelry. In the next 7 days, hi, what? Also, I feel like in the next 7 days, you're gonna be like really cutting a lot of things. It's like if there's something that was making you depressed for years, or like some people, or it's like an old habit that you feel like those people could be narcissistic, and people who like try to put you down. You're gonna be like not thinking about them, like fuck everything. Even a family member, old friend, or some kind of old stories that happened to you, or someone tried to hurt you in the past. You're gonna be like cutting it. I feel like you're gonna feel like more confident. You're gonna be like, you know what? I'm just like inspired. I'm gonna be focusing on my work. I do feel like you feel a lot of inspiration in the next 7 days. I do feel like for some of you, you might do try to do something or practice something new, or you're gonna go and do sports or do something like very new that you did not do, or maybe you done it in the past and you want to go back to do it. I do feel like there's a lot of creative energy. I feel like some of you are gonna go and have a creative project. You're gonna be doing some kind of creative project also outside or outdoor or something like that. For some of you, just like you're so excited about that new thing that you're gonna start, you're gonna do. It could be like an old thing, but you're doing it, getting back like to do it and stuff like that. It just like makes you feel a lot of excitement. I do feel like you're looking at houses to buy, or looking at hotels to rent or something like that in some country, or you're looking for like mortgages or some kind of houses or something like that. For some of you, just you're looking at, sorry, apartment to rent in some country, something like that. You're thinking about moving, or you're thinking about finding another house or something like that. I do see that. Okay. Also, in the next 7 days, you might buy a shoe, that a really good shoe, good looking shoe. Like it could be like expensive. I feel like in the next 7 days, you're gonna watch a lot of people burn. Islam's like you're gonna keep people like on the side, and I feel like those people were intimidated by you before. Maybe you did not know that some of them are intimidated, because and then like in the middle of it when you were in it, or they were like making you feel low and making you feel less confident about who you are, and because they were intimidated. And I feel like maybe for some of you not be aware that you're not gonna be aware that those people are on fire, like on the side, like you're gonna watch them burn, or you're just gonna put them on the side like watching them burn or something like that. It's like they're gonna feel very like rejected, and I feel like they deserve it. Majority of you. Well, some of you maybe they don't. Not all, not everybody of them deserve it per se. There's some good people there, so maybe you're just like not having it. You're not having it. I do feel like that. Number three, what's coming toward you the next 7 days? This dust, I feel like my allergy is intense. I just like woke up. Let me drink my coffee. Mm. You're gonna feel like you're very regretful about something that you done or something that happened. You feel like you did not handle the situation good in a very good manner, and you're really ashamed or very regretful that you did not handle some kind of situation in a good way. You feel like you handled it like in a way that you don't feel like it was yourself, and you feel like you acted like it's not yourself. You acted not like yourself, or you did not show who you are in the moment. Maybe you were angry, maybe you were intimidated, maybe you were jealous, maybe you had some kind of ego, or maybe you just were insecure. You don't know, there was like a situation that hit you really hard and you feel like you did not handle it good, and you wish that you could fix it, you go back to fix it, something like that. So you're gonna think about it. Also gonna think about like how you wanna, like how you're really fascinated. Let me, sorry, my allergy. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Yesterday I was sick and then I woke up was fine, but then I had some allergy now. I do feel like you're gonna feel like you're fascinated about some kind of religion or some kind of like culture or some kind of nationality. There's a nationality that drawn like your attention. So you might be like really obsessively thinking about, sorry, wait, thinking about this nationality. I do feel like a lot of distraction. Yeah, number three, I do feel like you're gonna feel like a little bit fascinated about nationality or something like that. I do feel like a nationality gonna catch your attention or something like that. Or it could be a person that they're from a different nationality, or you're gonna start listening to a different language or a different, you're gonna look at different nationality culture, something like that. You're just fascinated about it. I feel like that you might create some kind of like song, or listen to a song or singing a song and repeat in the next 7 days that you're really obsessing over the song or obsessing over a playlist. So it could be a song that you're obsessing about. I do feel like in the next 7 days you're gonna try to ignore your intuition. I do feel like there's a lot of blockage with your intuition. You're gonna try to ignore whatever spirit trying to tell you what's right, because there's some kind of thing that you need to do and it's gonna be fixed and you can create. There's some kind of thing, but you need to do the action. I feel like you need to do the first move, but you need to do the action, but you're trying to block your intuition from doing the action. There's like a spirit like requiring you to do some kind of action, but you're trying so hard to block it, and you feel, maybe you feel irritated from now and then in the next 7 days. You don't know why. I do feel like spirit trying to kind of like get your attention. I do feel like you're gonna be spending a lot of time with a lot of narcissistic people or alcoholic people, or people who like try to do or abuse other people. So they could be very gossipy, they could be very mean to other people, not to you, but they're not a good people. They're not good people. Those people, they're not good people, but maybe because they are like in your good side or you're in their good side, they're not mean to you. And I feel like those people, it's like a matter of time, then they can be like really mean to you or something like that for some of you. For others of you, you know this person is a badass and you feel like you're lucky to have this person in a good side with you. Stick charms and then continue. Well, a lot of charms. I do feel like spirits really want you to kind of like change your perspective on a person or on a thing. It could be like the thing that you've done something bad in it. You feel like you did not handle it good. I feel like spirits trying to tell you go back and fix it and take some kind of action. There's spirits trying to kind of like push you to another level or another thing, but you're blocking intuition. There's a lot of blockages, so you might feel a lot of irritation, a lot of weird feelings, a lot of like signs for sending you through music or something like that. I do see that. I do feel like you are like very like trying to block it by focusing on other things. I don't know why it's so hard blocking your intuition. Like you're so blocking your intuition so hard. I feel like we're trying to kind of push you to another direction, but you're trying so hard to block it. Like you, I cannot block it. We're like we yelling languages, I can hear them. But yeah. Number four, what's coming toward you the next 7 days? You're gonna go to a wine country or a wine land or a bar or a place where there's a lot of wine. I do feel like you're gonna feel like really like after you're regretting that you drink a lot, or you're regretting that you spend a lot of your money in that place or something like that. Either you're regretting about like regretting spending your money or regretting drinking too much. I do feel like also in the next 7 days you're gonna get an anonymous text messages or someone gonna text you that you don't know. They're gonna keep texting you, or there's a lot of people gonna be texting you or sending you emails, or it could be someone that they're really just like on the internet like DMing you. You don't know this person is like a random person or something like that. I do feel like in the next 7 days you're gonna like really feel like someone is looking at you like you're a slut or judging you or something like that, and you're gonna be like, I know this person is judging me. Like it could be a family member, it could be someone that you know that they're judging you, they're looking at you a certain way. I do feel like in the next 7 days you're gonna look more hot or more beautiful, or you're gonna do something in your body or something to make yourself like really look confident, or you're very confident in your body. I do see that. And the next 7 days you're gonna think about like giving birth, or think about babies or children for some of you, or just thinking about your future in general, where you're gonna end up not babies or something like that. You're just thinking about where you're gonna end up. I do feel like in the next 7 days you have that very settled, stable energy, not down, not so excited, not so sad. It's just very grounded energy. It's like there's no excitement, there's no extreme excitement to the dreamy land, and there's no down to like black hole kind of way. I feel like you're very grounded in the middle, like you're very balanced. So you feel like you're just okay. That's what I feel. I do feel like in the next 7 days, you're gonna feel like, should I trust this person? Should I trust this opportunity? You have some kind of opportunity or a person that you don't know if you should trust or not. I do feel like in the next 7 days, you were thinking about like, should you pay for something? Should you maybe rejoin something, a course or something like that? Or should you renew your subscription or some kind of thing, Netflix or whatever? Like you're thinking about something like that. I do feel like in the next 7 days you're gonna buy some kind of like a lot of alcohol, or you're gonna buy some kind of gift with like either like some kind of alcoholic thing and some kind of like with weed or like with tobacco or something, some kind of gift. It could be like just a lighter or something like that. I do feel like also in the next 7 days you might go to the airport or end up like going doing something about the airport or doing something about traveling or something like that. I feel also in the next 7 days you're gonna look at like you're gonna be like really feeling like you're not excited about the thing that you're doing is anymore, or you're just really bored with whatever you're doing. It could be your work or something like that. You're just very bored with it. Okay, I do feel like also on the next 7 days, you're just gonna be like doing a lot of things. You're just more like focusing on yourself, very like centering yourself to yourself. So it's like you're not focusing on people around you, whatever. You're very clear on your vision or whatever you want to do. I do feel like some people are watching you, but you're like, I do feel like some people are stalking you, okay? Because I do see some people are watching your live or something like that. So be aware of that. People are stalking you somewhere or watching you through the camera. If you go to work and you have like some security cameras, it could be the security guys watching you or something like that in the next 7 days, or keep an eye on you, something like that. This is someone who's watching you. I do see like this person trying to kind of like just watch you. I don't feel like this person want to do anything harmful to you. For others of you, this person is stalking you, it could be harmful. Okay. So let's take charms and then continue for number 4. I feel like in the next 7 days, you're gonna be like going a lot with someone, friend or something like that, outside or eating or doing something like either like the mall, or there's a lot of chilling vibe, like drinking maybe a frappuccino, like going to Starbucks or drinking and chilling, walking and talking. You gotta take a lot of pictures or like taking things for Snapchat or taking things for Instagram or something like that. I don't feel like you're very like chilled energy. There's chilled energy coming towards you the next 7 days. Okay, there's like no extreme anything, like you're just very grounded. As I said, I do feel like in the next 7 days you're thinking about reconciling with someone, but you're like, oh, I don't want to bother. Maybe in the next 7 days you're gonna be like less thinking about it. I do feel like you're thinking about a vacation or travel, and you're waiting for some kind of vacation also. Number 5, what's coming toward you the next 7 days? I do feel like in the next 7 days you're gonna learn a harsh lesson, or some harsh lesson gonna be happening that you're gonna learn. It could be very big, or it could be something harsh that you just discovered. It could be through a reading also. They watch a reading and you discover something. Hi, baby. I discovered something or something like that through a reading. I'm gonna try to both a reading for members today. Okay. And I was saying I'm gonna do like all members reading, and then I'm gonna do the levels, like because every level got something different. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do also readings for levels. Okay. Number 5. I do see like you're gonna be frustrated. It's not like a tower moment or like a really like this is an understanding. You're gonna understand that you were wrong about something, or there's an understanding that you made a mistake. There's like a spirit gonna put you on this mood, like a hang mood, or it could be like through a reading that you discover someone's feelings or like that, or discover some kind of truth. And that truth gonna come toward you, and you wanna be like really, really just trying to think about it, trying to think about where did you went wrong, where things happened, like where did it started, or where did you lose control, where did you lose the wheel, something like that, like you lose hanged on the wheel, something like that, okay, where did you like lose track or something. I don't feel like you're thinking too much about like where or what happened. I do feel like it could be about career, or it could be about person for some of you. Also, in the next 7 days you might just really feel like you are very agitated or very triggered by people around you, like could be like not in the mood for talking, not in the mood to do anything. Like people will talk to you, just very triggered. You're very like I feel like you're very triggered. You really need your relaxing mood. You really need to chill, or you need to think about that. It's almost like you got a lot on your plate, and you don't want anybody in your cycle. You don't want anybody like you have your own zone. You don't want anybody in it. It could be like you have your own friend or family. You don't want anybody like to work with you. You don't want anybody like talking to you. You don't like to have like friendly talk with anybody in the next 7 days. I do feel for some of you just have like some few friends or people that you trust that you really like, so you're gonna have friendly talk with them, but you don't want like other strangers like or at work, your colleagues or people like really not your besties talking to you. Okay. I do feel like you might think about investing some kind of finance or something, or you're thinking about finance. You're thinking about finance, or you're doing some kind of contract, or you're doing some kind of financial things online or something like that. I see you in the next 7 days thinking about like quitting something very toxic to you that caused you maybe at one point feeling very depressed or doing something toxic to yourself. And you're thinking about like really changing that thing. You're just thinking about change in the next 7 days, thinking a lot about change. You're thinking about like changing who you are, changing something negative that happened, or you done something. So you're all trying to kind of like think. It could be like a little bit stressful because you're thinking about it, and you're gonna be like, okay, should I like how should I fix it? I'm gonna be trying to change it, something like that. I do see that. And then in 7 days you might hear like about like you might have a random car crash accident, not yours. It's like you're gonna see a crash, like a car crash around you, so it could be like a friend of yours or something like that, or something gonna happen. I do feel like spirit are like sending you a sign through like cars, so maybe you're just gonna be walking to work, something, gonna see a car crash, could be just a small kind of like to for some of you or something like that. I feel like spirit trying to send you a sign that like if you are reckless, if you're not focused, and you sometimes like you don't see what's in the road, or you don't see what spirit trying to tell you, the signs, you can end up somewhere that you don't want to be. It's almost like if you are on the road and you really spirit are like giving you signs, turn right, turn right, turn right, that your path is here, and you see it, but you're kind of too stubborn or too ignorant, and you don't want to believe it, and you go straight, you end up in a car crash, or you end up like hitting yourself. So I feel like spirit trying to tell you that they were telling you what to do, but you're kind of like a little bit naive, or you don't want. I feel like some of you. Okay. So also the spirit are trying to send you signs. I feel like there's some kind of way spirit try to show you a way out of it. So they're trying to tell you do not do it again. Try to listen to the signs or look at the signs instead of like crashing yourself again or doing something bad again. Okay. I do feel like in the next 7 days also you're gonna be like cooking something, going to go to a place where they cook some kind of like some kind of bread, big bread or something with meat or something like that. I see that. Let's take charms and then continue. In the next 7 days, you're gonna try to kind of like get a lot of toxic things out of your body, like a lot of toxic energy, a lot of toxic habit out of your system. You're gonna try to realize what toxic and not do it again, because there's a chance that you might do it again, or you are doing it again as we're trying to send you signs. I see that. Also, I feel like in the next 7 days, you might, if you have a daughter, you might just like go shopping for your daughter or something like that, or for a little niece, or for a girl, or for women around you. You're gonna buy for a female energy, a sister, or something like that. Or it could be a little boy, a little man, or something like that. You're like, oh, this is like my little man, or something like that. Okay, I do see that. I do see you going to a water place, or a place full of water, or like there's a lot of rain or something like that, a lake. You might go there. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, people, and bye bye.